Mitch McConnell is easing out of his role as a Republican leader, and on the way out, he's dropping some big bombs on Donald Trump via a tell-all book. And in this report, I'll share the biggest bombs, and they include the words stupid and despicable, and I'll also share how he slams MAGA. And I'll let him explain why honest words about Trump have suddenly found his lips, and why he previously lied and covered for Trump. Let's begin there. Mitch, why were you the source of so much intellectual dishonesty during Trump's presidency and during his continued reign as the de facto party leader?
Here's one way to look at it. Free at last. What I mean by that is, when you're the leader, if you're smart, you're looking out for everybody else. You also, if you're smart, understand you're going to take all the arrows that are coming in order to protect your members. And you want to make each of them be as successful as possible. I've enjoyed it. As you indicated, I've done it for a long time, but I'm actually looking forward the next couple of years to focusing on what I want to focus on.
So in that moment, he revealed the political hackery that goes on in Washington. He said, if you're smart, you make your people successful. Apparently, even if your number one person is a pathological liar and threat to many of the principles of our democracy. But now he wants to focus on what he wants to focus on. Allow me to translate. He means the truth. He is now on the other side of Trump's broke brain mountain and wants to make token reparations and do some legacy damage control. Before I play a video featuring highlights of McConnell ripping Trump, let's have a look at the New York Times ripping McConnell in the just published book review entitled, In This Biography, Mitch McConnell Hates Trump But Loves Power More. The Price of Power by Michael Tackett reveals a legislator for whom political survival has been a top priority, even when it means supporting a sleazeball for the presidency. According to The Price of Power, McConnell already despised Trump, calling him not very smart, irascible, nasty, and a despicable human being. But a month later, when presented with the opportunity to convict Trump at his second impeachment trial for what McConnell declared to be as close to an impeachable offense as you can imagine, he refused to take it. A conviction could have disqualified Trump from holding office again, but McConnell wasn't ready to cast Trump into the political wilderness, at least not yet. Nearly 4 years on, he still isn't ready. McConnell says he will support Trump, who he deems a sleazeball in the 2024 election. As Tackett put it, he has no choice but to support the nominee. The overall sense you get from this biography is McConnell has prioritized little besides his own political survival, even when the cost is government dysfunction, a fractured electorate, simmering grievances. When he leaves office at the beginning of 2027, McConnell will be 84 and ducking out just as the check arrives. Yes, power has a price, and McConnell has ensured that it will be paid not by him, but by everyone else. And with McConnell's credibility valued lower than a pair of Trump's collectible golden sneakers, let's listen to more of his finally honest feelings about Trump.
Quote, Mitch McConnell said after the 2020 election that then President Donald Trump was, quote, stupid, as well as being ill-tempered, a, quote, despicable human being, and a, quote, narcissist. And he said all that. That's what Mitch McConnell said to Donald Trump before the insurrection. More from the AP. Privately, McConnell said in his oral history that, quote, it's not just the Democrats who are counting the days until Trump left office, and that Trump's behavior only underscores the good judgment of the American people. They've had just enough of the misrepresentations, the outright lies, almost on a daily basis. And they fired him. And for a narcissist like him, McConnell continued, that's been really hard to take. And so his behavior since the election has been even worse, by far, than it was before, because he has no filter now at all. Now, before those Georgia runoffs, McConnell said Trump is, quote, stupid, as well as being ill-tempered and can't even figure out where his own best interests lie.
This awful case study of U.S. politics really exposes the dark partisan underbelly of Washington, D.C. Intellectually dishonest kissing of the ring happens on both sides, but the Democrats have never had a pathological liar, an authoritarian, and a criminal mind like Donald Trump as their figurehead, so there is no comparison. And it is frustrating and scary that so many Republicans not only bit their tongues for so many years, but lied and obstructed to make their guy a success, the word McConnell used. Trump first campaigned on the slogan, "Drain the swamp," but like an ironic wrecking ball, he made mild-mannered swamp creatures like Mitch McConnell grovel like they were contestants on The Apprentice, and then he supersized their swampiness. For a democracy to thrive, we need both parties to be sane and not be in the throes of constant chaos by a madman. And when Trump is defeated in just a couple of weeks, I hope the party of conservative values reclaims its moral compass and puts this dark chapter behind them. I'm Dan. Thanks for watching, and let's continue to occupy democracy together.